Nobody wears suits to the office anymore. I don't want to look especially nice today. I told you. I'm seeing Dr. Clay. He's really kind and absolutely gorgeous.
Mount Vesuvius or what? I've got two noses.
Oh, I can't see anything.
Oh, what if it's acne? Oh, I am gagging. Get us a coffee, will you? Hey, the front's late. With any luck, she's not coming in.
Anne's at the doctor's. She told us that yesterday.
Yeah, well, let's hope she stays there.
Zoe?
Well, she gives me the creeps.
She's just a bit old-fashioned.
You mean weird?
She's ill.
Well, I think there's something seriously wrong with her.
What, you mean like cancer?
No.
She's one of the undead. A zombie.
Don't be silly.
Ugh.
Don't be horrible.
That'll be the post. I wonder if it's come. The invitation I was telling you about. You know, Sue from work. It's only going to be a small do. Still, it'd be lovely to go to a wedding. I could look for something new in Birmingham. Oh, she's bound to ask me. We've worked together for 5 years. She says she sees more of me and Zoe than she does her fiancé, Mark.
It says here, a growing number of men are opting for bikini waxes. Never realised men wore bikinis.
Yeah.
Hey, is Mark going to wear one when you get married?
What?
Oh, I think he'd look lovely in a hot little pink number with matching beads of flip-flops.
I don't think they make sparkly sandals in men's size 13.
So come on, what is Mark wearing for this wedding?
His best suit. We need to keep the cost down.
Well, make sure you ask some fit bloke for me.
Actually, well, it's just... Well, you know how everything's really expensive? We're a bit limited.
Yeah, but you're all going to invite me, aren't you?
Do you mind if we leave this till later? I really need to get on.
Okay, so, the invitation. It hasn't arrived. Same old Anne, always raising your hopes. You used to set your watches by the postman. Can't do that anymore. Different person every day. They don't know the area. We're always getting post for number 14. I bet that's it. I bet it's gone to the wrong house. It's been delayed.
Hello, Miss Percy. You looking well today?
I feel dreadful.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't know how many church bells I counted last night. It's the pain. Oh, I can't get off to sleep.
Sounds so awful. If you'd like to take a seat for me, have a rest while you got the chance. Dr. Clay won't be long. Oh, right on cue.
Dr. Clay.
Miss Percy, would you like to follow me?
He's such a lovely man. Puts you immediately at ease.
Yeah, I can't understand why you're losing weight. All your tests will come back clear. Blood tests have arrived. It says you're anemic.
Is that serious?
Well, in most cases, we can treat anemia with iron supplements. However, there can be an underlying problem that may need further investigations. I don't think you've got anything to worry about, but I'm puzzled as to what's causing you to pass blood in your urine. You're eating a balanced diet.
Well, I try, but I've got no appetite. I'm still getting these terrible stomach pains.
Do you mind popping on the couch for me? If you can lie down, lift your top for me. It's fine. Still tender?
Very.
You've got a few scars. Some doctor been practicing his needlework on you.
I had an operation on my bowel when I was a baby, and the others are from investigations I've had.
Investigations?
I've had stomach pains in the past, and they thought it could be irritable bowel, but they've been much worse recently.
Well, I'm sure you have nothing to worry about. I can't detect anything untoward that would cause me to be concerned, so just sit up for me. What's that?
A bit silly, really. I burnt myself when I was ironing.
So, do you need to make another appointment?
No, Dr. Clay's referring me to a specialist.
Must be a relief to know you're going to get things sorted.
I'm not afraid. I'm used to hospitals.
Oh?
I've had lots of tests and operations over the last few years.
Oh. Well, that can't have been very nice for you.
Oh, I don't mind. You get looked after so well. And the doctors and nurses are always really kind.
The French plait with the flowers threaded through is nice.
Oh, no. That'd make you look like a biscuit face. Hey, that ringlety thing would be nice, though. It's a little bit softer. Been reading the jumble bags?
It makes a nice change from a plain skirt and blouse.
Thanks. Thought I'd make an effort for Dr. Clay.
Why? 16 bald and nasal hair.
No, he's young and really handsome. I might be seeing him later.
So, how did you get on?
I've got to see a specialist.
Can they do personality transplants?
Tests on my stomach, actually. They might have to keep me in.
Oh, what a shame.
I'm sure it won't come to that. You shouldn't have come back to work. Why don't you go home and rest?
Yeah, good idea. We can manage.
I'd rather stay here, you know, keep my mind off my worries.
At least let me make you a cup of tea.
Thanks. I'm just nipping to the loo.
Hey, I wish you'd stop fussing over Anne. You're just encouraging her.
Making someone a cup of tea is not fussing.
Yeah, but you're always pandering to her. Oh, poor little Anne.
Oh, it's not her fault she's not well.
Oh, yeah. So when has she been right in the last 5 years we've worked together?
Anyone can see that she's genuinely ill. Here's your cup of tea.
Thanks. Must be lovely to go to a wedding.
What? You've never been to a wedding?
No.
I have been bridesmaid 5 times.
You're so lucky.
Lucky. Wearing dresses the toilet roll holder wouldn't be seen dead in and listening to boring speeches.
But they always look so happy in the pictures.
Yeah, that's because someone's paying them, stupid. They're all models.
Of course.
If they were real, they'd probably be screaming, "You stink a drink, how dare you turn up hungover?" And, "Hey, your glossy little cousin's just stood on me train and left a muddy grey footprint."
Well, I'm sure Sue's wedding won't be like that.
Oh no, Sue's not too wet to start shouting at each other. I'm sure it'll be very civilised.
I'm really looking forward to getting married.
Yeah, well, you just wait a few years. You want to see me mum and dad?
Must be nice coming from a big family. Lots of brothers and sisters.
Well, not if you'd had mine. Always fighting and nicking me clothes and me makeup.
When you don't have any family, you don't see that side of things.
Anyway, Anne, getting married and having kids is unlikely to be one of your problems.
you have any more concerns, don't hesitate to make another appointment.
Okay, thanks.
Well, someone is the centre of attention this morning. You've not been wearing that aftershave with added pheromones, have you? Even Anne Percy was raving on about how marvellous you are.
Oh?
Apparently you're a wonderful doctor.
Well, I hope you agreed.
Well, of course. I feel a bit sorry for her.
Why?
Well, she seems lonely.
Yeah, there's definitely something odd about her. I don't think it's her fault, but, she's one of those people that makes your heart sink as soon as she walks into the room, you know?
Think you fancy going for some lunch?
Oh, I'm trying to save.
Oh, you're not even married yet and already acting like an old fogey. You'll be getting a blue rinse next.
OK. Anne, would you like to come?
Oh, I'd love to. When I was leaving the doctor's surgery, I noticed a nice place. The Icon or something?
The Icon Bar, yeah, I know it. Hey, didn't you say that was one of your favourites?
Yeah, it's all right. Hey, Anne, I could give you a nice makeover in case you bump into that hunky doctor of yours.
Would you? You always look so beautiful. I'm never quite sure how to put things together.
Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, cute.
Dr. Clay.
Ben, you're looking nice.
Thanks. These are my friends, Sue and Zoe.
Hi.
Hiya.
Hey.
So, where did you say your practice was, Anne? I think I'm about to change doctors.
Let's go back to the table. Come on, Zoe.
Well, I'm in here quite a lot, so I might see you again, eh?
Yeah?
Oh, you can't say she was making him up.
He must have a serious problem.
Don't you think you went a bit over the top with the makeup?
Well, she's always got a career in panto.
This looks delicious.
I thought you said you didn't eat that much.
Some days are worse than others.
Hey, and you better watch it, or you'll never fit into that wedding dress.
I bet you're going to look really beautiful.
So come on then. What's your dream outfit?
I'd really like a Christmas wedding. Fur trim brocade cape, a scarlet velvet bodice.
Big red nose and flashing Santa earrings. Anyway, looks like we'll have to wait for the photos to see whether Sue looks beautiful on her big day, seeing as she hasn't invited anyone from work yet.
I'd really like to invite more people. Like I said, it's difficult. We can only afford to invite close friends and family. Mark isn't inviting anyone from work either.
So I'm not one of your friends.
Yeah, but...
Oh, just not good enough to go to your wedding. Thanks a bunch.
Zoe!
Do what? Don't bother.
We've been window shopping. You should have come. Seen these shoes to die for. Polka dot killer heels. Would look great on you.
I'm just snipping to get those files.
Zoe, I'm sorry about the wedding. I should have said from the beginning. But there's aunties and uncles we can't invite, not to mention my mum and dad's friends. It's like a war zone at home as it is. You can see why people elope. How can I invite you and not Anne?
Do you know, if it wasn't for me, you probably would never have gone out with Mark at all. Do you remember? I convinced you to ring him when he gave you his number in that nightclub, and you nearly chickened out. Said he probably wasn't serious.
This was supposed to be for me Auntie Nita, but she's not sure if she can make it.
Great. I knew you wouldn't be able to resist inviting me to liven things up a bit.
Oh, but please, can you keep it quiet? I don't want the others to know, especially not Anne.
Yeah, sure. Oh, it's the wedding invite. It's lovely, isn't it? Sue's got such good taste, and she's only been able to invite the people she really wants to share a special day with, so...
I thought I asked you to keep it private.
Oh, well, I was so excited, I just forgot. I'm sorry.
Anne, please.
Yeah, well, I'd be sick if I'd stuff myself like she's at dinner time.
Shut up. Come on, I'm taking you home.
I don't want to put you to any trouble.
No, it's no trouble. Zoe can cover your work for the rest of the afternoon. Right. Do you want to sit down and I'll go and get you a glass of water, okay?
Sue, from work? She's a very nice girl. Usually... I know. I've been stupid again.
Who are you talking to?
Just mother and father. Oh, you must think I'm barmy. I'm always talking to myself. Well, to them. It's become a bit of a habit. Living on your own probably sends you a bit doolally.
How long have you lived by yourself?
Mother died 3 years ago. Father not long after.
Am I the first person you've invited back to the house?
They didn't like strangers. And, well, they were a bit set in their ways. You know, tea had to be on the dot at 5. Wednesday was always library day.
Can't have been much of a life.
I still find myself wondering if they'd approve. I buy a new top, then think, oh, Father wouldn't like it if I were to show bare arms. I'd like to cheer this place up a bit, but Mother wouldn't like it if I bought new curtains, changed the cushions.
Yeah, but it's your house now.
Oh, what's wrong?
But come and lie down over here.
It's okay. It'll go in a minute. It usually does.
Right, well, I'm going to call you GP, OK?
Ask for Dr. Clay. He understands.
Yeah, come in.
So, I've just had a call from a Sue Stein asking for a home visit for Anne Percy.
I bumped into her at the Icon at lunchtime and she seemed fine. In fact, more than fine.
I'm starting to think she's got a little crush on you.
Oh, you're not serious.
Well, it's a classic case if you think about it. Good-looking, sympathetic doctor, lonely patient.
I hope you're mistaken. Send out a search party if I'm not back in an hour.
She's been in terrible pain. Look, I'm really sorry, but I can't stay. I've got to get back to work.
It's okay, don't worry, she'll be fine.
Thanks. I'll call you later, Anne, OK? Bye.
See. Right, well, you'd like to lie down, I can examine you.
The girls at the office really fancied you.
I can't examine you sitting up.
Do you think they're prettier than me?
Sounds like you don't really need a doctor at all. I think I'd better be getting back to the surgery.
What about this morning? You said I was ill.
Well, I think you'd know if you were really ill.
I thought you were different
What do you mean?
than my last GP.
Why did you change surgeries?
Those doctors were hopeless. They didn't know what they were talking about.
I'm sure they were professional at all times. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a waiting room full of patients wanting to see me.
You can't go. I thought you liked me.
And you need to let go of me. You're my patient. I treat all my patients with professional courtesy.
But you've been so nice to me. I thought we could go out for dinner.
I'll ask you again, let go of me. Well, I think you've wasted enough of my time today, and I think it would be a good idea if you started seeing another doctor at the Mill Health Centre. Well, I've only just got out of there alive. She's a time waster. Actually, no, something's not quite right. It's more than that. Could you dig out the number of her old GP? I'm going to give him a ring as soon as I get back. Okay, thanks, Donna.
Anne, what are you doing here? You should be at home resting.
The doctor's probably given her the brush off.
Don't worry. None of you'll have to put up with me for much longer.
What do you mean?
Taken a lot.
When?
Oh, just ignore her. She'll be faking, trying to get us to feel sorry for her.
Do you think we should call an ambulance?
Why waste their time?
Don't worry. I don't want saving.
open the door, then we can have a proper talk. Anne, if you've taken an overdose, then you need to see someone. Now! She's locked herself in and I can't get her to come out. Go and ring the Mill Health Centre, ask for Dr. Clay. She might listen to him.
What, and waste this time as well?
Just do it. Oh, emergency call at the Everyman Insurance Office.
Anne, I need you to describe exactly what you've taken.
Why should I?
This is really important.
Do you know what? She is mad. She is really good this time.
Just ignore Zoe. She's talking rubbish as usual.
What's the point? No one cares. Not even you, Dr. Clay.
Oh, leave it to her. If she's serious, she'll soon come out.
Oh, for once in your life, Leah, shut up. If anyone only ever thinks of themselves and needs constant attention, it's you. Anne, would you like to come to my wedding instead of Zoe?
Hang on, you can't just change your mind now.
Watch me.
You're just saying that to make me come out.
No, I think Sue genuinely means it. Now, would you mind leaving me alone with Anne for a few minutes?
You're not really going to ask Frump instead of me, are you?
Oh, be quiet.
Hey, I thought you were my friend.
Yeah, well, you're wrong. You only think you've got friends.
Anne,
You just pretend to.
Anne, you really need to listen to me. The longer the drugs are in your system, the more likely you are to damage your liver. Paracetamol is very toxic.
In a minute.
I'm sorry.
And I don't really mean the things that I say. And if you want to know, I'm jealous. I mean, I'd love to meet a nice fella and settle down, but, well, I end up driving most blokes away. Just a bit screws up. I'm frightened of people getting close to me in case I get hurt.
That is no excuse for trying to wreck something that was really special to me.
Yeah, well, I'll make it up to you.
And what about Anne?
She's a loser.
No, you're a loser. You get your kicks out of making other people feel unhappy. You liked being nasty to her because she was different and couldn't stand up for herself. You're pathetic.
Anne, come on, we don't have to go through all this just to get me to listen. Just come out and we'll talk.
Why hanging around? I don't want to keep you from your other patients.
Oh, come on, I can't examine you through the door, can I?
Any luck?
No, I can't seem to convince her.
Anne, please. Zoe's gone now. Look, I'm sorry I never said anything before. Suppose I was a bit scared of her, really. But I know it's no excuse. What are we gonna do?
I'll break the door down. Hold up. Right. The ambulance shouldn't be too long. Let's hope we can get you to St. Phil's before too much harm is done. Now, Anne, there's something I need to talk to you about, but in private.
I'll go.
Well, I don't mind Sue being here.
Okay? How many pills did you take? Did you intend to kill yourself?
I just wanted to stop being invisible. I only took a few.
Well, how many, Anne?
About 4, maybe 6, I can't remember. But you do really believe I'm ill?
Yes. Just, not in the way that you think you are.
What do you mean?
Well, there are people who pretend that they're physically ill. They cut themselves and put blood into urine samples. They even undergo unnecessary operations and investigations. They have a disorder known as Munchausen's.
You wouldn't do that. Cause yourself so much pain if it wasn't necessary.
Well, and if you are faking being ill, then you do need treatment. You'll need to be referred to a psychiatrist and undergo extensive counselling and therapy.
I'm not mad. My mum and dad, they didn't want kids. I was an unpleasant surprise. So I learned to become invisible. Then, when I was 8, I had my tonsils out. And the nurses used to play with me. Monopoly, snakes and ladders. And they'd hug me and stroke my hair and call me love and sweetheart, and it felt really nice.
So you'd pretend to be able to get attention?
Sometimes.
Well, maybe now it's time for you to move on. Your parents have gone. You don't have to let them keep spoiling your life. You can be who you want to be. Why don't you take Dr. Clay's advice? Get professional assistance. I'll be there for you.
It'll be a great help if I could have the extra support of friends.
I'd really appreciate it if you give me a hand organising my wedding. There's loads to do.
Of course I will.
And, although it's not appropriate for you to be my patient anymore, doesn't mean that you won't get the full support of another doctor at the surgery. Okay? Right. I'll go make the ambulance.
Tonight here on BBC1, the extraordinary story of a baby with a rare immune condition that means one kiss could kill him. One Life is at 11:15. Next this afternoon, James Coburn guest stars in Murder, She Wrote.